welcome to Bilby's Buddies via the Evil Council podcast. I am your honorary counselor, Vince. You may know me from the Evil Council podcast as the special one. And joining me is the illustrious Daniel.
Hello, I'm his buddy.
Yes, buddy number one. I would say that Daniel is the thing one to my thing two, mostly because I hold Daniel in higher regards than myself.
You know, I think everyone else would share that sentiment as well.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so anyway, guys, this is Lego City Undercover. Truly an underappreciated gem on the Wii U. That's why we wanted to choose this one. Daniel and I have actually 100%ed this game. Words have a hard time describing exactly like why this game is just so awesome.
Well, I mean, it really offers you a little bit of everything, you know. It has strong gameplay ties in to Grand Theft Auto series.
Yeah.
Where you play it from the good guy side instead, but you still do all these crazy, heinous crimes.
And it's got shit tons of references and all sorts of crazy badassery from Chase McCain's point of view. I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of that, seeing as we're going to play through the entire game. But we really hope you guys enjoy this game as much as we do. But before we start, I should probably preface this by saying that this is going to be an explicit video series. You know, it might be so explicit at times that Tipper Gore comes flying in through the window and just like drop kicks the shit out of us, like, you know, just some kind of crazy supervillain. I mean, okay, alright, so if I do have to ask you this question since we're apparently on this tangent anyway, but like, if Tipper Gore was a supervillain, what kind of shit would happen there? What would she wear? Like, what's her persona?
Well, you know, it's a little off topic, Vince, but I think if Tipper Gore was a supervillain, she would be known as Redacto.
Like she's redacting our willingness to make this, or?
Well, no. See, her power is just a passive ability that's just ubiquitous wherever she goes. And what it does is anything unseemly that sounds or looks unseemly is completely censored.
Like she has like this ray that comes out of her hands and just censors things.
But it's not a ray. That would be an active ability. It's just passive.
It's passive.
Like, there's a radius around her.
Like an aura.
Yeah.
Now, can she like fluctuate the aura?
That, you know, I don't know. She's not very forthcoming with her powers.
I feel like we just need to meet with her in person. If that is going to be my main goal for this. If this video series becomes so popular, I hope we can find Tipper Gore and ask her these questions.
Well, you heard it, everybody. Let's play Bilby's Buddies, advocated by Tipper Gore.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming people are getting frustrated that we haven't started this fucking game yet. So let's get this shit on.
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and start a new game. We kind of played a little bit to get our bearings with the game, and then also we recorded this video first and we totally fucked it up. So the audio was real bad. You know, you don't want to hear any of that. So.
Yeah, I mean we're fairly new to the recording thing, so playing around with settings, much like everyone's first time, we are unsure of what we were doing, but we're trying real hard to get everybody off.
Yeah, if we may edge a little, just to make sure that you really enjoy the final climax. So just, let us know if you don't want to splooge too early, you don't want to splooge too late. You just want to make sure you splooge at the right time. It's sort of like the Goldilocks orgasm.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, like one of the bears is too quick, one of the bears, it takes too long to get them off.
Yeah, it's true.
And the middle bear's just right.
So these loading screens, guys, they're a little long in this game. We are going to edit out all the other ones from this point on. The reason they are so long, though, is actually kind of nice about this game, because the game, a lot of games you play, the world, if it's open, will sort of like render as you go through it. This game, actually, they opted for longer loading times so that the entire world just loads as is, which is really cool, because, you don't have to deal with like things phasing in and out.
Yeah, it also ties into certain parts of the game where you're using one of the scanner devices or something, and you have to look far off into the distance.
The forecast for today is hot.
Oh my god. Like, I love this guy's voice. Just has that, like, he's got that, like, that radio personality. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's a radio playing, but they really hit home on like all the different like stereotypes and themes on not even just cop dramas, but really just like everyday life in
Lego
general.
City.
Because it is a real city and a real world, you know. Like they really do a good job with this.
Yeah. Now, where do you think Lego City would be?
Man, if I had to like, you're saying like if it
was
what
a
city
real
is this
place.
modeled off of, or like
Yeah, I know which one it's modeled off of. Like it's modeled off of London, LA, and
It's been
I
2
think New
years
York or
since I was
something.
yeah.
But,
Like where would it be?
Yeah, geographically speaking, where would it be located?
Faster cup.
Because it's it's
So
nice
what
and
brings
sunny.
you
There's a
back here,
beach,
Chase
but then it also
McCain?
snows, and there's a nice forest
old
climate as
acquaintance.
well.
Yeah.
promise to keep.
You know,
A debt of honor to be repaid.
okay, so if I had to choose
business
a
or
place,
pleasure?
I guess I would say
I have to fill in your
it's
paperwork.
probably located like, God, like I had an
Maybe
idea.
not.
I don't, but it
Maybe
just didn't
both.
sound right at the end of the day.
I really do have to take one of the
I mean, my
boxes.
theory is that it's in Northern California.
That makes about a lot of sense. Yeah, like it kind of like hits those like
Don't
those
worry,
like, you know,
I'll bump
beachy
right
like
out.
sunny places, but like also kind of hits the like
Leo, no!
no. You know, they really should have gone a step further.
With the
Maybe
skill
I
of an
really
old
appreciate the
sea
work on
dog,
screen.
I
They
slide
put
her
it too.
smoothly into
But they should just made everybody. They should have made everybody look like they actually do. Then again,
I wish I could drive a fucking boat like that.
I know, right? Like people will just be like,
Brings
"That's
you
horrible."
to Lego City, young lady.
But is it really? Like, no one
Yeah.
died.
True.
I mean, he caused a lot of wake, probably damaged the docks.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, he swished that shit right on in there, and
And like you said, it'll buff right out.
Mayor
yeah.
Gleason.
Thank
Alright,
you
so-
so much for coming back, Chase. I know it
I
can't
guess,
have been
like,
easy for you.
I
Legos.
had to
Maybe
get
it's just
a
an
new
inherent
passport.
thing with Legos, but they just don't seem to
I was
understand how to
referring
make
to
an
you
old
leaving under a
face.
cloud, but
Yeah, I mean, it's like
okay.
they tried to make
I'll
her
get straight to the
gaunt.
point.
They just put
Rex
that like
Fury has
random
escaped
like
and
it
is
looks
at
like a
large in
giant
Lego City.
unibrow or
What?
like a makeup
Is
line
Natalia
on top
okay?
of her head.
Natalia's fine.
Yeah,
She's still in
I can't
witness
tell if it's like a
protection.
makeup
I have
line,
to
like
speak to her.
she just put her
I'll get
face
you her
on,
number.
but like she
If
missed
you
most
really
of her
want to
face.
protect Natalia,
She did, like,
find
got it,
Rex
like, not
Fury
even
and
close
bring
to the
him
brow.
to justice.
Yeah, either that or it's like a
Again.
a furrowed crease line from
Chase,
her.
This city
From her
is in the
older
grip
years.
of a crime wave.
Hey Daniel, you know what?
Yes.
You could say that's truly
look.
a wholesome ass.
And I'm certain Rex Fury is behind
You know,
it.
3 holes is better than
You're
one.
the only
That's
person
true.
I trust to stop him, Chase.
Sometimes
Get to the
there's a
station
fourth hole.
and get me Rex
Whoa.
Fury.
Not giving a fuck. I love how they like in that scene, like the bricks are rotating like they're actually like the tires on the car. Alright, so here we go. You're getting your first taste of the game here. I mean, like, even like the lighting in this game is just really cool, like, because like you can tell that this is sort of like almost like a sunset type like thing here with the lighting. And they just do a really good job on, you know, all accounts here.
Oh yeah, and right off the bat, they just have a whole bunch of stuff for you to go around and break.
Yeah, like
The primary
we're
features of this game is that it has an almost fully destructible environment.
yeah, which is really awesome. Also, it's fully fledged with 100% stuntmen. Like, if you drive on the side of the road, like, people will, like, fucking, like, jump out of the way like a bunch of crazy badasses.
Or jump into the way, as
Yeah.
the case usually is.
Yeah, it's true. Like, I think that was an unintentional part of the game, is that people look like they're really just, like, jumping in the road sometimes when you get too close, which is kind of funny. And this game has, like, a really B-movie approach to things, so, like, that almost, like, ends up lending itself to the game rather than harming itself. Did that car just turn on its lights? Like,
Yes.
I'm a cop. And that car is just like, oh man, what is this guy doing? It's like,
Well, you know, someone didn't give the right of way to pedestrians there.
it's true. Citizens arrest me. It's real. So, okay, so we could like dick around a little bit here and show you guys like some of the different things you can do, and we'll do that throughout the game. Right now, we wanted to at least get to the point where you kind of see the first costume change, and I'll elaborate on that later.
Yeah,
but
it's the first major mechanical element to the game. Probably hear the cat.
But anyway, the reason I stop here
Hey,
is because we got to
do you need help with those
introduce
donuts?
Frank Honey, who is truly like
No,
the best
I'm okay,
character
thanks.
in the game.
I'm Frank Honey,
Yeah, to
by
be
the way.
quite frank with you, Vince.
You didn't just
definitely
do
my
that.
favorite. I did.
You didn't just.
McCain?
You did.
You're a legend.
You truly tussled my jimmies with that one.
No,
Right there,
don't
Daniel.
even start with the whole
Fury?
tussling your Jimmy's thing.
No,
That's-
Daniel, look, okay, people
Deputy
aren't
Dunby
catching
made
on
the
to it
answer.
quite as quickly as I had
know.
hoped, but they will eventually catch on to the tussle jimmies.
like you, honey.
See, tussle is the perfect antithesis of the rustling
Well,
of the
maybe not
jimmies,
just like you.
and I feel like I owe.
So, you wanna show me around this
like
new station of yours?
See, not only does tussle your jimmies
be
sound great on its
honor.
own as its own
I will
thing
wait
and
for
has
you.
its own purpose and meaning, but it almost makes
Okay.
rustling your jimmies even better, because with it having an antithesis, it almost like makes itself even greater for having that.
But how is it an antithesis? Tussle is a synonym to rustle. You can't have two similar words mean like two opposite things.
But you can. That's the beauty of it.
No, you really can't.
Daniel, just work with me here.
I refuse.
Don't refuse
I will
to work
fight
with me.
this till the very bitter end.
All right. So now we get to meet the love interest. Oh, I gotta love Chase's phone number.
Hello?
I'm gonna give it a ring
Tell-
later. I don't know the
Chase?
area code
Yeah,
for
it's me.
Lego City though.
I would just
okay?
assume it's 555.
Charged.
Maybe
What do you
it's true.
think you're doing? You can't call me. I'm in witness protection.
Look, Chase,
Witness
you're doing dumb
protection?
things. A,
worried.
you're calling
Rex is
somebody
out.
on witness
I thought
protection.
he might
B,
come
you
after
didn't
me.
even fucking bother to
No,
like
but
walk
he's
over
not
to where
after
somebody
me.
else isn't
He
like
himself
around you,
told me
listening
that
to what you
Rex
have to
led the
say.
city.
What?
I mean, I didn't think of it until
The mayor
just
just
now,
told
but if
me
she's
he
in
was
witness
still here.
protection, why does she still have the same
Should
phone
I?
that
True.
she apparently
Yeah.
had?
Yeah, why would you even let that be an option?
I just want to make sure you're safe.
You're the reason I got
And
into
she's a
this mess in the
bitch.
first
I mean, she just
place.
fried the
Where
fuck
are
out of
you?
that guy.
I'm not telling you that.
Nah, man.
Smith to Mercy Hart's reception.
I like the guy's like
Mercy
Static
Hearts
X
Hospital.
hairdo at the end of this cutscene.
But don't bother coming
Like,
here.
truly
Because
harnesses
if Rex
his
come
inner
after me,
Wayne
then I'm
Static.
not sticking around.
God rest his soul.
Just look at that beautiful hair.
He's more static than Wayne Static. He's got like fucking like electricity coming off himself.
I mean, when you show up Wayne Static, you guys don't need to be doing any work.
Nah, fuck that shit. I love how like they immediately almost like
Are
get up
you
and they're just like,
sure
oh,
that's
fuck
safe?
this.
Oh,
and
he's
then
got a
just walk
donut.
off. That's
Of
true.
course it's-
The other girl just like walks off. She's like, I don't. Oh, well now she's got a donut.
Hey there.
I guess that's what happens
This is
whenever
our
cops
main
just
computer.
don't have any more work to do.
Doesn't usually
True.
smoke
They
like
they
this.
truly play on every
Got hacked into
stereotype in a
this
loving
morning.
way in this
Triggered
game.
a security alert and locked down the elevator, but it only blew
I
up
mean,
when
okay,
Frank tried
so
repairing it.
Frank Honey,
With a hammer.
alright, like, I feel like he's almost every customer. Daniel and I both work in computers for a living, and he truly shows his skills with computers, much like all of our customers do whenever they
Yeah,
come in to
not
visit
bad.
us.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
he
try
really
and find out who
epitomizes
hacked
the
it.
idea that
If you get
anything
stuck,
can be
I'll help
fixed
you.
with
I
a
know
good,
everything
swift
about
kick to the rump.
computers.
Computers.
Yeah.
He's an old man in a young man's body.
Computers. Basement time.
Computers. I'm gonna start calling. I don't know why I haven't started doing that already, but I'm gonna start doing that from now
Fine,
on.
Madam Mayor. I'll brief the officers
Oh
on
yeah,
Rex,
now we
but I
meet
still say he's
Police
long
Chief
gone
Dunby.
from here.
Oh, what a
Meddling
what a!
fool.
I'm gonna
Making
call
me
him
hire some
Dungus from now on
specialists he's brought in
because
from
he's
overseas.
truly
Chase
dingus.
McCain?
Dunby, you're the
Chase
new
McCain.
police chief?
Or should I say
Right.
Dan Michael
I
Vincent?
might not like giving you a job, McCain.
I mean, he pretty
but
much
it
is
does
Jan Michael
mean you
Vincent.
have to
He's the only
follow
one in the
my
Yeah,
orders.
I know,
First
right?
one, get down
He's
to the
following all the
basement and
rules.
get a uniform
It's like
on.
if Jan Michael Vincent
Are
met
you
Kung
two
Fury.
old
Yeah.
friends?
Honey,
Met
did you put those essential
John
supplies
McCain?
on my desk? Yes, Chief. I'm
What are
going to
Chase-
my
what are
office.
Chase McCain's
I'll be giving a
political views?
briefing on Rex Fury in 10
You know, I'm not
minutes,
sure he
even though
understands
he's
what
probably
politics
a
is.
million
It's true.
miles away
He's
from
just a
here
good,
by
upstanding
now.
individual
Do
who follows his own moral code.
disturb me.
Like Bernie Sanders.
I don't know. Bernie Sanders has a very distinct political agenda.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does
I
seem
shouldn't.
in a better mood
We
today.
won't try to get too
on,
political.
let's get
Though
you
I
a
think
uniform.
Daniel and I are both pretty happy that he did win the New Hampshire primary just a little bit ago today.
Just as happy as I am sad that Trump won as well.
Yeah. I mean, two polar opposites.
This is our basement.
That's pretty much how
I'll give
politics
you
are
a
going
tour.
these days, though.
Yeah, everyone has to join a side, and
Chuck's vehicle request
other side
desk
becomes
is
the
in there.
enemy.
When you
True.
start,
They try to
only let you
vilify
use one
everyone
type
who
of
disagrees
car.
with their
But if you're good
views.
at your job,
Much like
you'll
Rex
be able to get
here is
loads
our enemy.
more.
Yeah.
Is
How
there a
many types
Donald
do you have,
Trump-like
Frank?
person in this game?
Well,
No,
we should
sadly.
probably move on now.
That would have been key. That would have been helpful.
The lift
I mean, I
up
guess
to
the closest
those
one
rooms
would be
is
the
out of
millionaire
action.
Forrest Blackwell.
Chuck says it's for
True,
our own safety
yes.
because a
I forgot about that
monster
guy.
lives up there.
Wait, isn't that? Oh no, wait, isn't
Monster.
I want to say like
Yeah.
Frank? Isn't Frank's
Please
like
don't let
family
it eat
really
me.
rich and he's like their son or something
Sure,
like that?
Frank.
I think. I honestly can't remember.
What's
Yeah,
behind this
But I know
door?
there's something more
Oh,
to Frank
we'll
than meets
come
the
back to
eye.
here. It's special.
It's special.
Come on,
And that's like
let's find
that's
you
the
a
scariest
uniform.
thing.
We had delivery this morning.
Frank
so
says
there
things
should be one
sometimes that
somewhere.
you just like wonder, like it's, you know what's really funny is he shows himself to be a complete like ass doofus of himself.
When I
like
started,
almost
I had
90%
to
of
use
the
a
time,
hand-me-down
and,
from
and you
another
almost
officer.
wonder if
I look
like
pretty good at a
maybe
dress.
one time it'd be really funny if like he actually
Check
was
inside
like
those boxes.
sure of himself and you just didn't take him seriously at all.
Why is it that all furniture is
Maybe he's sure of himself all the
self-assembly
time.
these days?
Yeah, and we
Most
just
of the
think
world's
he's
dumbest individuals are usually sure of themselves.
That's very true. Like, he means special, and like we think is like, oh yeah, he's probably just talking about something stupid, but nah, it's like he's really talking about his dick. Alright, so we're now here with our first costume, and we're gonna like elaborate on this like into the next episode, because this is one of the cool things that makes this game so unique, was what it did with the class system in the game, and you can switch freely in between the two.
Now you've got your uniform.
But we hope
I'll
you
show
enjoyed
the
the first
special
episode
place.
of Bilby's
It's the
Buddies.
requisitions desk.
And this is Vince,
This is Daniel.
and
hope
we'll see
Ellie's
y'all
in.
next time, bitch!